Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody. Today guys we will take the brief look at the euro currency. Actually right now I don't see any really valuable setups on the euro currency, but market stands at the point that could change a medium-term perspective, medium-term picture on the euro currency. And if you're following our video updates, you probably remember that last week we have talked on the perspective of these two different patterns. Our first pattern was the upward continuation on the euro currency. Another one potentially could become the butterfly that could lead market right to the parity. And mostly it depends on 2 points. The first point was the 108 area, and another point is right here, this top. This top is the validation point for butterfly. So market, if it will exceed it, in this case the butterfly will be cancelled. At the same time, if market will drop below 108, this will cancel this potential ABCD pattern, because as was said, the market has completed 100% extension, AB equals CD, and has shown very deep retracement. So 618 support is last, in fact, acceptable level where you could speak on validation, on the validity of this ABCD for the last time. So if market will drop below it, it's breaking the major 618 support. In this case, you can't rely on this ABCD pattern anymore. But as you can see, what has happened is market has dropped lower, starting bounce up. That here is this European Central Bank meeting has happened. And as measures by the European Central Bank were not as dovish as market expected, as market has skyrocketed to the upside. Here we've got minor flag pattern. After that, market has accelerated more and has exceeded yearly pivot point and stands very close to the previous top. It's interesting that this candle, long candle, is a bullish grabber, and this grabber suggests the taking out of this top. If this really will happen, and right now the chance that this will happen is really significant, the butterfly will be erased. In this case, we will be able to return back to discussion of the possible ABCD pattern. The next target of this ABCD pattern stands at 116.25, 116.20 approximately. It's right here. It's not interesting right now because you can see it stands above the daily overbought. But that will be the probable next destination on the euro currency, if this will happen. Maybe breakout will happen by some butterfly. For example, if market will show the breakout not immediately, but after some retracement here, for example, right back down, retest the yearly pivot point, and then turn to the upward action. This could be also some kind of the butterfly breakout. It's also possible. This is not really important how this definitely will happen. But what's really happened is the taking out of this top, because if market will move above it, this will could really change the medium-term perspective on the euro currency. But in the longer-term perspective, I'm not sure this will be final reversal to the upside, because with the expectation of still rate hiking in April or June, as it was acknowledged by some Fed Bank's representative recently, so I have put the comments on this subject in our thread on the forum. Some chairman of the reserve banks tell that probably the conditions will match the rate hiking in April or in June. This could later probably reestablish the bearish trend here. It also will depend on what steps will be taken by European Central Bank as well. Maybe Draghi has announced the, let's call it, some sale on the dovish policy, because they said that They do not plan to hike to decrease rate anymore in the nearest future, and to take any additional steps on the make the policy softer. Maybe they something know about the rate hike. Maybe they do know that the Fed will raise rate in the middle of the year. So in this case, this is logical conclusion that they said to stop for some time on more dovish policy. So let's see. But in the very short-term perspective, I suppose that hardly market will leave this top behind. Probably it will try to take it out. How definitely this will happen, either with some fast taking out this high, or maybe market will form some more gradual patterns, will be butterfly. Currently it's difficult to say. Right now the picture looks so that a market really could take the challenge of this top very soon, maybe even on the current week. So for example, on the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, I would not see really many tools here. So if we will use the harmonic swing, you can see that the market could move slightly lower, retest this top and weekly pivot point. This has been tested yet, and then probably it could turn up. At the same time, we clearly see the phases of the acceleration and contraction on the market. Is extension and contraction. It's retracement, definitely the signs of retracement. Here again, the signs of retracement. We're not seeing a really fast drop. It's miserable plunge. This gradual retracement that suggests and hinting on possible move up. At the same time, you can see that the next swings to the upside becomes smaller than the previous one. So you can see some side of the exhausting. We see this strong run. This is, as you can see, distance has become smaller, and right now it's again could be even more small, again smaller. But this will be enough to take out the top. That is the minimum target of this grabber. So this is mostly the tactical issue. On the hourly chart, guys, I would like to remind you a situation with this retracement. So now, by the comparing this situation here with the current situation, you could probably see some common things. So recall our discussion last week on the euro currency of this retracement. We said market is forming some ABCD, and probably it has chances to move up either from the first agreement area 3.8 support, or from the second agreement area is the 618 support and 1618 extension. And you can see as soon as market has touched the 100% extension, acceleration has happened. This is, guys, by the way, it's a perfect example of what I am talking about every time. So as I said, market hardly will reverse before it will hit major targets. So you can see here market has shown some starting move up that some traders could probably treat as the starting move, if ending on retracement and starting move up. Here again, small drop, wash and rinse, grabbing the stops of these lows. Again, some kind of the starting move up, but major target hasn't been hit, as here is here. And take a look, only after the market has hit this target, a real acceleration has happened. That's why it's very important to wait when this will happen, and do not left the important targets on your back, except maybe the situation where you place stop in advance below this target. So you probably, for example, you're ready for touching of this target, but you're taking position, let's say here, but you have to place the stop below the target, because you know that if market will touch it, it will not mean the destruction of your setup. It just will mean that market has completed the target, and your setup on the possible reversal up is valid. That's why you should foresee that and place the stop in advance below the possible target that could be hit. So this is really a very great example for our of the thing that we very often talk about. So now let's take a look what we have right now. So very common, very similar action here and here. As you can see, also this dive down, retracement up again here, and market hasn't quite reached the target. Again, take a look, this is agreement. These levels are not valid anymore because they are based on this top. It's just as example in the yellow rectangle. This is just previous our discussion. Just you could compare with this one and that one, and you could see this very similar price behavior, although the scale is a bit smaller. So market is also forming this butterfly buy pattern that stands slightly lower. So I think that the 12.16 area should be hit. Also market will retest these previous stops by this dive and test the weekly pivot point if it will reach 12.16. After that, following the logic of this overall action and this fractal harmony, is probably we could expect this possible move to the upside with the attempt to take out this stop and the previous stop on the daily chart and possible erasing of this potential butterfly pattern. It's what we really could get even today. So let's keep watching what will happen. From that standpoint, it's really interesting. If even this butterfly will be erased, it's really interesting what will happen after market will take it out of this stop. Whether it will hold there, or it will be just some kind of the wash and rinse of such sort of action as bearish engulfing, grabbing the stops above it and turn down. This is also interesting. But right now, the major our attention will stand on possible taking out of the stop and completing target of this long tail bullish grabber.